Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Texas Oil Dubs, JB Waterwells, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smokin Magic, Texas High Roller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbecue Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Q Products, Half-Fast Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectag, Quattro D Drums, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin Gooder Show.
The So Smokin Gooder Show. There's a lot of gooder. There's a lot of things that are gooder. They're better. They're gooder. I say they're gooder. They're the most goodest show that they could do. The So Smokin Gooder. Wow, what a good! Has there been a gooder show? I don't know if there's ever been a gooder show than the So Smokin Gooder Show. Wow, what a show! Iran's not having a show like So Smokin Gooder Show. What a beautiful show! There's never been high definition like that's going on in this. What a great show!
Hey, we got any more beer in here?
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron, the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
All right, hey, Steve Jimenez. You might know me. I'm a professional tent holder. When I'm not busy holding down a tent, keeping everything calm, I'm watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
What's up, homies? Kevin Hernandez here with My Pizza Burning. Man, we want to congratulate the So Smokin Gooder Show, Robert Rocha and his crew for 9 years of awesome entertainment. And a hell of a job. A lot of dedication. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate what you do for barbecue. We love all the skits, and man, we hope for another 10 more years.
Hey Rob, Toasty here. Just wanted to come out and congratulate you on 9 years of the So Smokin Gooder Show. What an amazing accomplishment. Keep crushing it. You stay toasty, and I'm gonna do the same.
Live from Acorn Golf Club, welcome to the So Smokin Gooder Show.
On your marks, get ready, let's go. Are you guys ready for the So Smokin Gooder Show? Pull up a chair and grab yourself a brew. Let's get together with the Gooder crew. Rob and Ty, all you gangsta guys, with a special guest or two. Where we talk comms, brews, and barbecue. So before we start, are you ready or not? So Smokin Gooder Show. Smokin Gooder Show. Are you ready or not? Barbecue topics that are hot. So Smokin Gooder Show. So Smokin Gooder Show. Pull up a chair and stay wild. Gooder crew, that's the style.
Good evening. What is up, Gooder Gang? Welcome to the show. We are coming to you live from Acorn Golf Club out here in Atascocita, as my buddy Wade Almazan says it, but we are in Atascocita. We hope you guys are doing well tonight. We are doing a live show. We do a few of these a year. That sound right there sounds amazing. I hope y'all can hear me, but this is amazing. This facility is awesome. They're not even open up yet. We're doing a soft kind of just a test run. We did invite some people out here, but we are just getting ready for future dates. We're going to be out here quite a bit at the Acorn Golf Club. Football season's coming up. We got, World Series stuff coming up, baseball playoffs, all kinds of fun stuff planned out here at the Acorn Golf Club. But our good friend, Mr. Wade Almazan, and I'm going to introduce you guys to him right now. Wade, get your butt up here, my man.
Hey, Rob. Thanks for having me. Good to see you, buddy.
You're welcome. There we go. Get your step up to the mic.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all?
This is Wade Almazan. Him and Liz are opening up this awesome facility. Wade, this place is pretty awesome. I didn't know what to expect because y'all just kind of built it out. It's not even completely finished yet. Y'all are still getting on here, but please explain to the people here what it is, because we're going to be doing some live events throughout the year here at Acorn Golf Club.
So Liz and I ended up developing this idea by simply looking for an opportunity to bring something to the community. And so we took the golf idea and ran with it for the kids to be able to have games as well. So you got to think of like training one-on-one.
Yeah.
And then being able the boys to play like zombie dodgeball or something like that.
Yep.
Then we layered in laser shot out of Sugarland, and with all the interactive shooting and being able to do something as simple as like a women's familiarization with golf, and then a firearm instructor come in and get her comfortable with holding, handling, and using a firearm.
That's awesome.
Just trying to bring something to the community that's fun, upbeat, new. And I mean,
I
if
tell you
look
what,
around, it's a lot of fun, and it'll be a lot of fun to have some games here.
I did a tour just before we came on. I showed the clubhouse area y'all have here. There's 3 bays here. Not only is golf obviously prevalent here, it's Acorn Golf Club, but I shot at a goalie during soccer. I threw some footballs earlier. I saw some shooting game. Arms feeling fine, legs feeling fine, hip maybe not so much. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. But at least that was moving. At least going on here. I shot some. How did I do on the driving range?
About 235 straight.
Not bad.
So I mean,
after not hitting the clubs in probably 4 or 5 years.
Oh, man, you did great.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. No, it was awesome.
A reason to have you here more.
Absolutely. So you are inviting us out here more often, right? We're gonna have some.
We'll do a couple shows out here. We'll get a couple guests as well, whatever y'all want to do, and get some of the guys from the show that we know and come and just have a good time out here.
Absolutely.
It's just for us to be able to enjoy ourselves.
For the guys that are watching, guys and gals, the barbecue world, y'all may know Wade. Wade dabbles. He's got one foot in everything, and one foot is also in the barbecue community. I saw him. I went to Pinkerton's about a month and a half ago, and I walked in, and Wade was sitting there with John Turner and some of the other guys over there. I was like, what is happening here? How did this happen? But Wade knows people. He knows what we do. He's a big hype man. He's my hype man for Bullhorn Barbecue way back in the day. So Wade is big time into barbecue. So we will have more community events, barbecue, Smokin Gooder Show events here at Acorn Golf Club, and I'm excited about it. Football season's coming up.
Football season's going to be a big deal.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
We got 9 TVs and 3 big screens.
Yeah, so if you want to come swing the clubs out here, you're welcome to do it. If you want to come shoot some zombies, you're welcome to do it. You want to go throw some dodgeball, you're welcome to do it. Thank you for having us on here.
Thanks for being here.
We're only going to do an hour-long show. This is the soft opening here. Not even an opening.
We're not even
just a test run. It's not even a soft opening. What am I saying? It's just a test run. And dude, this is awesome. Bathroom is clean. I'll get out. This thing is really great. I'm excited for you, and I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you too. It's gonna be awesome.
Just to plug it, August 1st is our grand opening here. So if y'all are in the area, feel free to come check us out. We'll have everything here. Laser shot will be involved. So golf, games, and guns. Can't beat it.
That is what is that? That's August 1st coming up. That's Saturday. Very cool.
Next Saturday.
Very cool.
After the Pinkerton show.
That's right, on Friday.
All right.
Well,
thank
you,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hey, go hit some so you can show them what's going on here. All right. Well, that was Wade Almazan from Acorn Golf Club, amongst other things. A good friend of the program, good friend of us. He is a Gooder Gang member, so we will support him as he supports us. So I'm excited about some future events in the pipeline. All right. Y'all know how we do. He just mentioned that Pinkertons. We're going to have our 9-year anniversary show next Friday. That is the 31st because his opening is August 1st. So July 31st, next Friday, we're going to be at Pinkertons out in Upper Kirby area. Pinkertons, Grant Pinkertons, y'all know him very well. World famous Pinkertons barbecue. He's got them in San Antonio. He's got 2 here in H-Town. We're going to be at the one off of Kirby and 59. I'm excited to be over there celebrating our 9-year anniversary. There's not a lot on the calendar, folks. So if you want to come out and celebrate with us 9 years, we would love to have you out there celebrating with us at Pinkertons. And after the show, we'll have an after show. There's some little places we can walk to and hang out if y'all want to do some partying with Ty and myself and whoever else is going to be out there. Grant, of course, Grant will be there. But yeah, we're excited about the 9-year anniversary show. Not a lot of people make it to 9 years. I've said it every year. 6 months is like the fall off. After, if you make a podcast or a live show after 6 months, you are like in the top 3%. They don't make it very long. 9 years is probably 0.00001%. So we are proud of ourselves for doing this, and it's just getting better, folks. We just brought on Art. We brought on Ty a couple years back. Secret is kind of out. I kind of mentioned it. Eddie Morales, yes, the Pit Father. He will be back doing some Rate My Boxes for the Rate My Box. He loves that, and I love having Eddie, and we all love Eddie and his expertise and, what he does for the Rate My Box. So Eddie Morales will be back when we do the next Rate My Box. We're not going to do a Rate My Box tonight. We're going to be celebrating Carl Davis in his Grand Champion number 7 qualifying for the Jack Daniels Invitational. So I think that's everything I got on my books. Ty Cobb, producer Ty, get in here, my man.
What's going on, Rob?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I guess y'all can because you would have said yes.
Yeah,
but
I
have
hear
lost all audio from you and from me. So what I'm going to do is restart because I am live, but you are going to do the rundown of the Gooder Gang, and I will be right back. Give some shout outs to the Gooder Gang, Ty. I'll be right back, my man.
All right, gotcha. Hey, what's going on, Gooder Gang? Appreciate you. It's always fun having a live show. But Larry Vaughn's afternoon from South Jersey, heading north with another load of them monkey pickles. Appreciate you checking in. Nicho Ordando, good evening, Gooder Gang, and congrats, Mr. Carl Davis on number 7. Lindsey Vincent, what's up, Gooder Gang? Oh, we got the super chat from Mr. Keem Sharpening Services. He says, evening, Gooder Gang. Super congrats to Carl on number 7. We appreciate you very much for that super chat there, Mr. Keem.
Absolutely. I'm back, Ty.
There you go. Teresa Edmondson.
Teresa Edmondson is up. Good evening, everyone. I did see the super chat, and I love what you did there, Art and Ty. It's awesome. Oh, I do have something else to mention after this real quick. We'll do the rundown real quick. Japa 6225. Congratulations, Carl. Hi, Gooder Gang from down under. What's up, Justin Payne? There's Smoking Aces right there. Steven Lozano, how are you, my man? Firebox, there he is right there. James Ritchie. Oh, I miss Braden. What's up, Braden? How are you? Who else we got here? Just keep throwing them. Bud Brown. What's up, Gooder Gang? Watching from Katy, Texas tonight. All right. What's up? You're local. You could have been over here. Jared McCrory, Barefoot Cookers. What is going on? Rachel Targaj with a big, she did well this past weekend in Hempstead. I got to see her. Mama Mo's in the house. Lobster Bucket, my bad. Hey, Mr. Rocha, thanks for letting Evan visit. We all are watching together. What is Lobster Bucket? Are you with Evan right now? My son Evan is in Washington, or I don't know where he is because he said Washington. I think he's in Virginia. I know they're all together. Lobster Bucket, what is up? Mama Mo's in the house. There's Michael Sistrunk, Mr. Sistrunk 7s and 10s with a big first place pork. I did see that. Congratulations. Aloha. There's Daddy Dutch in the house. Good evening. Damn Yankee. Aloha, bitches. He is in Hawaii. Randall Johnson, Ocala Q. I hope to see you this weekend, my man. My wife will see you. Yes, she'll be in Lampasas this weekend. Johnny Mags, go kick butt this weekend in Rhode Island. I'm pulling for you. AJ George, what up, Gooder Gang? There's another grand champion with 7 qualifiers. Lit Up Barbecue, what is going on? Who else we got? Lupe Lomas, what's going on? Lupe, how are you? Lance Meeks in the house. What up, gang? Robert Liao. Man, I appreciate all y'all watching this. I love y'all. Thank you very much. Beerbot in the house. Mariah Burke. What's up, Mariah? Welcome to the show. Grady Speed. Yo. Bobby Delgado. Quattro D Drum Smokers in the house. What is up? Rusty Junk. I knew Rusty Junk would be in here. Carl cannot come on a show without his boy Rusty Junk. One of our spotlight teams of the week right there. And Chris Hatcher, Hatch's Barbecue. What's up, party people? All right, Ty. I think we've got it. Last order of business. Thank you to the sponsors that have reached out. We are going to do our new sponsor roll coming up starting in August. I'm going to extend it to July, and then the new sponsors. And I appreciate everybody. We're going to have some new sponsors. We're going to have some people that aren't back, unfortunately, but. Thank you to anybody and everybody that supports the show. Y'all ride with the show, and we appreciate it 9 years in. Thank you very much. Look at Wade doing his thing back here. This is awesome. All right, Ty, I think we are ready for the man of the evening, but I think we got a video for him. Let's do it.
7 grand championships will get you an invitation to the ultimate showdown, the Jack Daniels World Invitational. Welcome to the big leagues.
All righty, let's do it. Let's bring the man up. You can't bring him up without a walk-up song. That's right. We got walk-up songs now.
Being king supreme, got the sauce on lock, strapping by day, but the smoke don't stop.
I wish y'all could hear this. The people in here. I wish y'all could hear this. People in here, but I got my man Carl.
Barbecue is the game.
Here we go, moving on up. All righty, there he is right there. Welcome to the show. Mr. Carl Davis just secured his 7th grand champion, qualifying grand champion, to earn his ticket to the prestigious World Championship, the Jack Daniels World Invitational in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Carl, I know because you and I have talked. You were sweating it there for a little bit. You were sitting on 6, probably for how many weeks? You probably know the exact number, but it felt like 6, maybe longer, which is nothing for you. I mean, for a lot of us, it's good, right? 6 weeks in between, that's pretty solid. But when you're sitting on 6 and you're needing that 7th, and that you can see the calendar about to flip over to August, and then that kind of extends it. How are you feeling, my man? And congratulations.
I was beginning to wonder if I was ever going to get it. It was like 13 weeks.
Yeah, it's how long was it? 13 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 13 weeks. My goodness, my man. That's a long stretch. I mean, 13 weeks. I bet them 6, that average probably wasn't 13 weeks in between. So it's a big accomplishment. Congratulations, like I said earlier. But tell me what it means to you, man, to get that 7th one. I know it probably felt like a big weight off your shoulders, especially like I mentioned, that calendar was flipping, right? You were going to run out of time, just like some friends have had sitting on 6, sitting on 5. It sucks. But when the calendar flips, it flips. Congratulations. You got it done. You absolutely got it done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. At least it wasn't a yep. We'll get there. So, Carl, was that your goal coming into this thing, qualifying for the Jack? Or, I know you've been, since you got started in barbecue, when was your first contest? Because I know you number them.
July 4th of 23.
July 4th of 23. So pretty much to the month, obviously. What's that?
In Pettis, Texas.
Pettis, Texas, July 4th, 2023, 3 years in. You've only missed that I know of one, and it was for a family event. How many have you missed? How many weeks have you missed in 3 years?
That they had cook-offs?
That they had a cook-off. You could have went and done one.
The one I went and cooked for my parents.
The one you went and cooked for the parents. Yeah, that was a family event. So if there is a cook-off, Carl Davis has not missed one in 3 years. That is every weekend that is available. Obviously, holidays, Christmas, those ones that we don't have cook-offs. But this man has been doing it 3 years straight, complete 3 years running. So what number are we at right now? There's 52 weeks in a year. So we're sitting at 150-ish. Where are you at right now? How many contests are you at?
Last week was 156.
You've got more cook-offs than there are weeks in a year in 3 years. That's impressive. I think you're the only one in America that has done that. Even the ones that go hard at it, even the ones that do it each and every weekend, can't say they actually do it each and every weekend, but you can. You can, Carl Davis.
I do a lot of doubles. And this coming weekend, I was going to cook lamb passes and then fly to Rhode Island and cook that one the next morning. But I ain't got it now.
So if you didn't have the 7th, if you didn't hit it this weekend, what was the plan? Tell me again, which is crazy, but tell me again what your plan was.
Cook lamb passes, turn in brisket, drive to Austin, get on a plane, fly to Boston. Matt Avery, or however you say his last name, was going to pick me up at 1:30 in the morning, drive me an hour and a half to the cook-off. I was going to trim the meat and inject it and start cooking it.
So you were going to leave lamb passes at brisket turn and drive to Austin, fly over there and get there. And you had drums arranged, you have meats arranged, you got everything arranged over there, right?
Yeah, there's a box of meat up there.
So now I understand that since you qualified, you are not doing that, but somebody else is. Somebody else is going up to take your spot over in Rhode Island. And that man is Chicken Fried Barbecue, Bill Purvis. So is this an auto in Rhode Island? So if whoever wins this event this coming up weekend will get to go to the Jack as well?
Yes.
Wow. All right. I like it. And I like the preparation. I like that you had a backup plan for your other plan. But let's talk about this weekend. You went down to Corpus Christi, which is pretty much your dang hometown, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you were in Corpus. Y'all were at the Corpus Christi Hooksfield, which is pretty awesome. Talk about the venue real quick, because that seemed really cool when they announced it. But, of course, it fell on the same date as the Watermelon Festival. And I've only missed, since I've been cooking, I think I've only missed 2 or 3 of those. So, and it's also right down the street from me, so I wasn't about to drive to Corpus. But I did love the fact that they were at Corpus Christi Hooks Field, because they are the they're the AA team for the Houston Astros. That scared me right there. Good shot. Was it good? Sounded good. My goodness. All right. Talk about the venue, bro.
We was in Whataburger Field parking lot across from, I don't know, some bar that was there. I forget the name. Brewster Street Ice House. I really don't know what else you want. Oh, it's right underneath the new bridge that's about to fall down.
Were they playing? Was there a game going on, or was it off? It's probably an off weekend, I'd imagine.
I think so.
You don't even know.
Field.
What's that?
Oh, you couldn't see in Whataburger.
Oh, you couldn't see in the field.
Lot. There wasn't very many cars there, so I doubt if there was a game.
All right, I don't know if you want to tell the story, maybe a lesser version of it, but how did the cook-off go this weekend? Was everything smooth for you? I mean, I saw you had Alonzo Cantu running you down, trying to run you down there. Kevin Hernandez was there. I didn't look at the whole field, but there were some quality teams down there in Corpus. Mentioned earlier you're pressing. You had 2 weeks left, or maybe this was the final week left to get that done. So how was your weekend? How did it go?
It went pretty good. I was worried about the brisket. It could have been a better brisket, I imagine. But chicken, it was just the chicken that always gets turned in. So,
yeah. So are you still doing some crazy stuff with this bird? When I say crazy stuff, like sticking.
Now this shit's over with, I can practice on other crap now.
Now that what now?
I said, now that this Jack thing's over, I can go back to messing with it. I think we're going to turn in skinless chicken.
Okay. All right. Now we can go back to the lab.
Yeah.
Now we can go back to the lab.
Do that.
Somebody told me there was some weird stuff in Hempstead. Diane, was there a weird chicken in Hempstead? She might tell me again. But weird. I mean, the chicken is chicken, right? But maybe some different cuts that aren't used to seeing for the judges here. Okay, so you turned into chicken. You said chicken was chicken. Do you even taste your chicken anymore?
Did I taste it?
Yeah.
No.
Do you taste any of your food?
Barbecue sauce on it. I don't care for it.
So you don't taste any of your food after you turn it in?
I don't taste it after I sauce it. I'll taste it before I sauce it.
Okay. You taste it before you sauce it to make sure you're still, it still tastes like like the ones I've been doing for the last 155 contests, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Oh, there we go. We got our first yep of the evening. We need a yep counter, Art. I know Art's watching tonight. Thank you, Art. Art Gonzalez, our media maestro. He's watching. He's been doing all these videos and stuff. So thank you. And then so ribs comes along. No problems with chicken. Was it a 4 meat or 3 meat?
4.
4 meat. Okay. Rib comes along. Feels good.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah. All right. This is what I'm gonna get at you.
Just the normal ribs.
Pork. What'd you turn in for pork, man? Give me the layout.
Pulled with money muscle medallions on it.
I like it. And then brisket. Turned in your brisket. That was one you were.
And
brisket you were a little worried about. I won't say why or how or what, but you were a little worried about brisket. So let's fast forward to awards. Did you get a chicken call?
I got 6th place chicken.
6th place chicken. Rib. What do we had like 30 teams out there, right?
28.
28 teams. Okay, so 6th place, you're sitting pretty good. Feel good. 6th place is a great start. Ribs, you get a rib call?
3rd.
Got to be feeling pretty good at this point. I know you still had that brisket in the back of your mind if it was good enough, right? If it was still good. So you're like, okay. Then you're probably praying pretty good for a pork call here. Did we get a pork call?
Yes, I got a 1st place pork.
1st place pork. So you're sitting with a 6th, a 3rd, and a 1st. And we were all in Hempstead. Dang it, I should have sent that video to Ty. But we were all in Hempstead, ears glued, as much as ears can be glued to a screen. We were eyes glued. No, ears glued because we were listening to it on my Turtle Box. Shout out Turtle Box. We were listening to it, and we were sitting there, and we were all pulling for you, Carl. So we're sitting there waiting for the brisket calls to be happening. And it was all or nothing when it came right down to it. And you had some reservations about this brisket going into it. So you're sitting there. Alonzo's doing pretty well at this point, right? Who was on your radar of please don't let this guy get something high?
Alonzo.
I
knew.
Alonzo.
I pretty much figured that if he got a brisket call, that he'd win it.
If he got a brisket call, you were out of it, right? And he did get a brisket call, right? Didn't he get like a top 5?
Yeah, he got 5th or 4th, something like that.
So okay. I'm sure you didn't show emotion. I'm sure you didn't show any emotion, but that 5th place brisket call or 4th place brisket call, you're probably like, damn it, I didn't like my brisket, or I wasn't sure about my brisket. 3rd place comes, it's not you. 2nd place comes, it's not you again. How are you feeling at this point?
Oh, I knew I was out of it because I knew I wasn't getting a top 5 brisket call.
So you were defeated at this point, right? You were packing up mentally. Packing up. I'm going to Rhode Island next weekend.
Yep.
Let's make this happen. Okay. 1st place brisket gets all right, the best brisket of the day. And then we hear a Moving On Up from the Jeffersons. That's his walk-up song, ladies and gentlemen. Moving On Up from the Jeffersons gets played. What you thinking? You got to be in shock.
Yes, I was very shocked.
Very shocked.
I was pretty sure I won it then.
I mean, You had to be you're sitting there with a sixth, a third, a second, and a one with 28 teams. I think we were all pretty sure, but always you want to hear that overall, hear that last moving on up song for the overall. But you heard it. Congratulations, Carl. That's a big accomplishment. Number 7. I think there's only 4 that I'm aware of, and there may be 4 in the entire country that earned 7 qualifying grand champions. If there's somebody else watching that knows of somebody else, AJ George, Okie Folks Barbecue. We've celebrated everybody on this show when that happens. AJ George, I think he was the first to qualify 2 months ago. It feels like maybe it wasn't that quite long ago, but it feels like that. Congratulations, AJ George, Okie Folks Barbecue out of Oklahoma. Then, of course, your good buddy Phil Breeden out of Bandera, Texas, LC Barbecue. He did it, which feels about like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. Last weekend, Aaron Leslie out of Midland, Texas, notches his number 7th. So he gets his. We had him on the show last week, Aaron Leslie. Shout out Aaron Leslie, Ron, Texas Old Dust, one of our great sponsors, longtime sponsors of the show. And then we're all praying, we're all hoping, waiting, expecting, but you never know because we've had Robert Smith sitting on 6. We've had other people sitting on 5. It's tough to do, but you got it done, my man. And then now we got you on the show. Carl Davis, Cast Iron Cookers, 7th qualifying grand champion. He has punched his ticket to the Jack Daniels Invitational in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Congratulations, my man, Carl. This is pretty awesome, brother. What I know you set goals for this. Was that one of your goals?
Yes.
Give me some other goals that you have going into a I know you cook a bunch of CBAs. You may venture out. You and I have had conversations. You're probably going to do some other things, but right now you cook pretty much exclusive CBAs. So what's your goal going into last, November, but you already had your goal set to the Jack Daniels. But what are some of Carl Davis's goals for Cast Iron Cookers going into a season? And have you accomplished them all yet?
Oh, I'd like to win Team of the Year again, so I could win it back to back.
Team of the Year is a big goal. Last year got exciting again for Team of the Year. I think you lost it, but you lost the team lead going into the final week of the season, and then you got it the final week of the season. You have a knack, Carl, for waiting till the last week of a season to qualify for something. That's pretty cool. That's called Clutch Carl. Maybe that should be your new name, Clutch Carl Davis. But don't wait so long, my man. Don't wait till the final weekend of the year if you're going to do it. But so Team of the Year lead, where you sitting this year? How's it shaping up right now?
I'm like 60 points behind Phil.
Let me look real quick. We are going to be doing I know I've been teasing it for a couple weeks, but it's hard to put it all together. We are going to be doing the Texas Power Rankings. Not going to venture into KCBS unless I can get Chris Schaefer or somebody else back to do that with us. But we will be doing the Texas Power Rankings coming up real soon. Probably, don't hold me to it, ladies and gentlemen, probably Wednesday. And then we're going to have our 9-year show on Friday. So I am going to do 2 shows next week. I am going to do a Wednesday show. Maybe. Haven't completely decided. But definitely going to do a Friday show. All right. Let's look at the overalls right now, sitting in the Champions Barbecue Alliance. That's what we're talking about right now. LC at 51-24, sitting in first place overall. And Cast Iron Cookers, yeah, you're not that far behind them, 50-66. And then there's a big jump between second and third place with First Class Barbecue. So it's looking like a 1 and 2 horse race, but there's still a lot of time in the season. Don't count out Big O Barbecue, who just had a reserve grand champion. He is sitting. Is he in the top 10? He's not in the top 10 overall. Sorry, I just want to give you he's got 9 contests and he's sitting in 14th place. So when he does get that 10th contest under his belt, he will leapfrog quite a few teams sitting in the top 10. So don't discount Big O's. Oh, there we go right there. Thank you to producer Ty putting it up there. Don't discount Big O's barbecue. I got my eye on him to see how he does. But yeah, so you and Phil, it's looking like a 2-team horse race right now. You know, Robert Smith, Fred Robles sitting there. Who's sitting in fifth? Smokin Aces? Is that Smokin Aces? Yes, they are. Barefoot Cookers, Chicken Fried, Bighorn, Smokin' and Toastin', and Bullfrogs. They all have a shot, obviously, to sneak into the top spot at the end of the year. But you're sitting in a pretty good spot right now, Carl. So that goal is well within reach for the Carl Davis team goals of the year. If you're watching this show, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, give us a moment. If you're watching, we got Carl Davis on. Please share. Let's get this show out to the masses. We love y'all. All I ask every week is just to like and share the show. It puts it out there in front of more people. We get more eyes to this wonderful, wonderful show that we do here. According to President Trump, it's the best show. It's the best show out there. All right, Carl. What is up for the horizon? We've got our new season for the Jack Daniels coming up. But have you been to the Jack yet? Have you been with like Phil or anybody that you know?
Nope.
No. All right. So this will be your first experience at the Jack. What have you been told about it? Anything?
Not really.
Not
they just
really.
said do everything you can.
Do everything you can when you get there. Yeah, the restaurant, the parade, all of that. So make sure you do all of that. It is obviously it's a prestigious one, but one I've heard, I've never been either. I've never been to the Jack as a competitor or as a helper. I've never done it. My first time that I want to go is when I go to cook it. So that said, from what I have been told, it is just a normal KCBS contest. So I wouldn't treat it any different other than it's KCBS. How many KCBSs have you done, Carl? 2. But you know what you're doing, right? You know, you've done half chickens. Actually, you can't do half chicken. You've done chicken thighs. You've done drumsticks. I'm sure you've done it all, right? Because you are the Franken chicken guy as far as chicken. You do like to test the boundaries of what you can do, right?
Yeah. I've done wings, legs, thighs.
Okay.
Half chicken.
So that's after that, it's the same thing. It's the same contest. So after chicken, which you've done them already, it's nothing different other than put some greenery in the box. I think you'll be fine with that. Who you taking? Do you have a crew? Have you figured it out? Tell me Rusty Junk's going with you.
That's the team.
That's the team. You and Rusty and Junk are gonna be the team. Is Frio going? Is Frio gonna make the trip?
Yeah, he said we ain't taking Frio.
Damn it, we're not taking. What are we doing back here? We got soccer going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got some soccer going on right behind me. Let's take a kick now. Let's see this real quick. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nailed him. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff here at Acorn Golf Club. So when we do this again, y'all come back and see us over here. It's going to be a good time. Shout out to Liz and Wade for having us out here tonight. But Carl, what would you play out here? They got soccer, they got football, they got shooting. What's your jam, Carl?
I do the shooting.
You do the shooting? They got zombie shooting. They've got target shooting. They got all kinds of stuff over here. We actually have a police officer right now, and he was doing some shooting over here. So it's pretty cool. It's all laser sighted. This is a badass facility. I hope you can come out here when you're in the Houston area with us again. Okay, so Rusty Junk, I love it. Carl and Chad are going to go out there and tackle the Jack, and I hope that you do well out there. I hope you win it. It's going to be awesome. Do you have a dessert under your belt?
I did a cheesecake for CBA Worlds this year.
Okay. How'd that go?
Not very well. I got like 19th.
What is Rusty's role going to be? Are you going to assign him? Because I know there's a drink entry, there's a dessert entry. I'm not sure what else there is out there, but dessert for sure, and there's like a drink deal they do.
Yeah, and then people's choice.
Okay, people's choice. All right. Are you gonna task Rusty with anything, or is it straight Carl Davis with Rusty helping you out? Chad.
Oh, those side things Rusty will do. if he wants to.
All right. Well, you gotta assign him. He's got to get with somebody. Carmen. Well, Carmen's actually going to be there, so he's got to get with somebody to do a dessert, right? To get that game going, because every opportunity you have to walk at the Jack is special. So don't discount those other ones, man. Just do them all, like you just mentioned. Do everything. Do it all. You got this. I'm waiting for you to say yep.
Oh, Brian Fox put some bullshit on there about if I say yep one more time, everybody gets a free entry. So that's on.
You can't do it. I am so sorry. I have not been monitoring the comments. I know Ty has, but we got some questions, or at least some starred comments that we're going to do. First in, we've already did it. We already did a big deal about this, but super chats, if you want to support the show in another special way and get your comment read to the top of the line, super chats are the way to do it. You can see Mr. Keen, Sharpening Service, Evening Gooder Gang. Super congrats to Carl on the number 7. Thank you to Mr. Keen, always leading the way in the super chats. That is Jimmy Edmondson, another sponsor, a longtime sponsor of the show. Rusty Junk, Mountain Dew and Moonshine. Yes. Carl, did you like the song that I made for you?
I loved it.
You loved it. So now I am now a Spotify creator. I'm an artiste, Carl. I'm an AI artiste. So what that means is all the songs that I've done one for you. I've done one for Aaron. I've done one for Hatch's Barbecue. I've done one for Sure Shot. And of course, well, we did one for the show. Ty, do you get that queued up? We did one for the show. It's pretty sexy, Carl. I want you to keep your clothes on. Can you handle that?
Maybe.
I know you. I know you have a problem with some of that. We got to turn that up.
Original AF, we the OG on the scene. Shut up and listen.
Keep your clothes on, Carl.
Straight tens on a mission. Barbecue is the game. So smoking good.
Here's where it starts to jam, Carl. Again, keep them on.
Rob on the mic, bringing all the heat. Produce a tie on the vids. Feel that rockin' beat. Maestro, lights, camera. 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, we're not looping this thing. All right, that was the one we created. We created one for Bullhorn Barbecue. Of course, I had to do that one. And that's getting published any moment now on Spotify. You can see that. But yeah, so if you want some songs, all you got to do is qualify for the Jag. Get number 7, and I'll make you a song. No.
Can you put that on Spotify?
I will. I will put it on Spotify. You can actually use that. I don't want you to change your song, Carl, but you are able to. You can make that. I mean, that should be your walk-up song, honestly. It does say Moving On Up. It does say Mountain Dew and Moonshine. It's got all of the Carl. It's got the Bean King on there. I forget what else it said. What else did I put in there? Oh.
Here comes the man. Y'all better step back. Carl D, the cast iron cat, strutting through the lot with the cast iron swing. Bean King Supreme, got the sauce on lock, strapping by day, but the smoke don't stop. Yeah. He's the barbecue champ. Remember the name of Carl fires it up. Barbecue is the game.
Moving on up. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Anyway, that's your song, Carl. Okay, that could be your walk. That should be your walk-up song. Who am I kidding? I made it. Let's go. You know, again, I'm an AI artiste over here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, what's next for Carl Davis, my man? What you got on tap? You're going to be in Lampasas this weekend?
Nope.
Oh, you're not?
I don't think I'm cooking this weekend.
You're taking a break?
I think I ain't gonna cook this weekend, and I know for sure I'm not cooking next weekend.
A 2-week break, Carl Davis. What is going on here? You were stressed out. If you're taking 2 weeks off, my man, were you stressed? Yeah. Were you stressed?
Not really.
Not really. Why are you taking 2 weeks off?
Well, Next weekend is Mariah's birthday, so we're going to go do something.
All right, family. Got it.
And this week it's fucking hot.
That is true.
Out here today.
The contest is called. Shout out to Mike Olson, Lamb Passes. We'll do that in the upcoming event. Well, we are going to do an upcoming events. But he has upped the payouts depending if there's 40 teams. It goes to, don't make me lie, but the payouts are great. If it goes up to 50 teams, they are greater. So
it's ain't it something like 7,500 and 10,000?
It goes up to 10, I believe, and then if it's 50 teams, it goes up to 12.5, if I'm not mistaken.
How many teams they got? Hell, I might cook this weekend.
There you go. See, if you are going to be cooking, I know there's nothing in the Outlaw, there's nothing in Lone Star, nothing in this area in KCBS, although we do have the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic coming up in less than 2 months. But here in Texas, we've got real quick while you're the yep counter, we're up to 6. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Shout out to Art Gonzalez, the Medio Maestro. Let me see. There he is right there. Let me just, while you're here, Carl, because again, we're not going to go super long tonight. Let me do this real quick, and because we're talking about it, right? We're talking about what's coming up, but let's do the upcoming event segment while you're sitting here. And here we go. There are 3 events in the Champions Barbecue Alliance, and we got the Great Texas Mosquito Fest in Clute, Texas. That is a state championship. Thank you, Ty. And then in Lampasas, where we were just talking about, we get the Hotter Than Hell 2.0 in Lampasas, Texas. Again, we get more teams out there. We can up the pay, which is, we love payouts, right? And Mike Olson does a great job. The reason why I'm talking about this is my wife. My lovely wife, Diane, is the event rep this weekend out in Lampasas. So come on out. Come see us. Come grab a Gooder Gangsta shirt. And it's a state championship as well. And then Sunday, as Carl was talking about, he was going to leave Lampasas, drive to Austin, fly out to the greater east side of the country, and then join everybody in Rhode Island for the Rhode Island Barbecue Championship in Coventry, Rhode Island. That is also a state championship, and a auto to the Jack. I think Rhode Island is smaller than Houston, Texas, from what I understand. Pretty sure it's smaller than Houston, Texas. All right. I don't believe it, Carl. I don't believe that's T. Over in the IBCA, we got the Hill Country Rally for Kids Cook-Off in Driftwood, Texas. That is also a state championship. And then one of my favorites, I used to do quite a bit, but it's been falling on other events that I like to do as well. It is the Kids Unlimited Cook-Off in Houston, Texas, right outside of Pearland. It's real near Pearland, Texas. The Kids Unlimited Cook-Off from IBCA and the Hill Country Rally for Kids. Again, there was nothing in Outlaw, nothing in Lone Star. KCBS has a lot of events. You can check out kcbs.us for that information. But yeah, that is the upcoming events segment. And then while I got you, Carl, real quick, because you're here and I got to celebrate you as well. The Bayfront Barbecue Cook-Off Championship this past weekend, our number 7, our moving on up, our Bean King, our grand champion with 7 qualifying events going to the Jack this year. Yes, Carl Davis, he did it. He won the grand championship in Bayfront out in Corpus Christi. Carl Davis, Cast Iron Cookers, he is going to the Jack. Congratulations to Gulf Coast Smoke, Mr. Alonzo Cantu. He was the RGC in Hempstead Watermelon Festival, where I was. Grand champion is our good friend of the show, everybody's favorite number 7 judge, Eddie Morales from the Pit Father. He was the grand champion, the RGC. Stephen Oler, like I said, keep your eye on Stephen Oler. Big O's Barbecue with his 9th cook-off, and he RGC'd. And over in Seton at the Seton Star Hall, 34th Annual Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion, Eric Arnold, Big E Barbecue. When that man cooks, he's generally in the top 10. He's been killing it as long as I can remember. Good dude, and he puts out some good shots for you as well. And the RGC, Brian Fox just smoking around. Look at Brian Fox go. Good job, Brian. That was the RGC in Seton. And over in the IBCA, we had the Rodeo Seminole Cook-Off, the grand champion, Bell Clark and Paul Whitaker from Scooter and Clark. Congratulations. And the RGC was a boy named Sue, Lindsey Vincent. We just had him on the show recently. Vincent Drum Smokers. KCBS, you can find out all of the results in kcbs.us. But again, nothing in Outlaw, nothing in Lone Star. But just for old time's sake, Outlaw. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. We are. All right, Carl. What else do we have to talk about? I didn't want to go too long on this show because I am at a live remote. But what is up next for Mr. Carl Davis, my man?
I don't know. Just go cook.
Go cook. You still have your goals in reach for the CBA. Let's look at real quick. Let's look at the teams of the year where we are. Chicken. LC Barbecue is leading in chicken. I may be giving the Cock King title over to Phil Breeden. Low and Slow is right on his tail, excuse me. And Cast Iron, you're right there, my man. 42-31. Never mind. I don't want to speak too soon, but you're sitting there. That could help you get over there. Ribs, Cast Iron Cookers sitting in first. LC second. Bighorn Barbecue third. We got Barefoot first class, Rio Valley, and so on. And in pork, first class, LC, Cast Iron. LC and Cast Iron and first class for the most part. I'm hearing these names quite a bit over here. And then in brisket, LC, Rio Valley, Bullfrogs, Cast Iron. You're sitting in sixth. It's your, I wouldn't say it's a terrible category. You're sitting in sixth place overall. But how you feeling about brisket this season, my man?
Hopefully it gets better.
Yeah, you feeling like it's almost there, not there? What's going on?
No, it's there. I've been playing around with boxes and doing different crap to it.
Did you see Shane LeClair's box when he slammed his pit on his brisket? Did you happen to see that? Yeah. I commended him. I thought he pivoted very well. You can pull that down, Carl. Ty. You can pull that down. But I commended him on the pivot. It looked good. I thought it looked good. He put it. He had 2 rows of money muscles down the side, and then I don't know. It had to have been about a 4-inch slice. Slices. They cascaded. He looked good. I don't know how it did. I would think he had 13th that weekend. Yeah. So you say you're playing around with it. What are you doing? You're playing around with box layouts or what?
Yeah. Just trying different things.
Are you always shooting for burn ends, or you feel those are? How do you feel about burn ends? Are they important? You need to have them in there.
You don't need them.
You don't need them. Are you trying to go for them every weekend? That's shooting you here. They're doing a shooting game.
Quite a bit, but I don't think you need them. I've got several first places without them.
There you go. Did you have them this weekend?
Yeah.
Good. Well, you needed them this weekend, my man. You needed them this weekend. Ty, get in here, my man. Before we again want to keep this at about an hour. We're about 6 minutes to the end of the show. You have been seeing all of these guys. We talked to AJ. We've talked to Aaron. We just talked to Phil. Phil's been on, but we're talking to Carl Davis right now. These guys that get 7. I know you are going to be cooking at the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic. I know you've been involved in this, but what does that accomplishment mean to you, Ty, and what you're seeing these guys do?
Well, that it just goes to show you that the 3 people that we've had on the show or that we know that have won 7, they all have crazy different personalities. We've got people on here that are just waiting for Carl to say more than a couple words for each answer. And so, I really appreciate that. But the reverence I have for the Danny Dietz is, I can't say enough about what the cause is for, what Jen Lee does for bringing KCPS down here so we can have different sanctioning bodies. And I think having the different sanctioning bodies, everybody traveling and willing to travel to Rhode Island, cooking on different heat sources, borrowed heat sources, it just makes y'all better cooks and further defines your profile. So Carl's like Fort Knox, man. You ain't going to get nothing out of him other than yep and yes, and I did that, yeah, and we expect to win. So here's what I'll tell you. Since I've been to the Jack, I got to go with JC's Good Old Boys last year. Here's what I'll
that's right. You have been to the Jack.
Yeah. So, and I was the best dishwasher there. They didn't give an award for it, but anyway, Carl, I'll tell you, when you go there, just soak it all in, man. Like they said, whoever gave you the advice to do everything, absolutely do the parade, meet the teams, go to International Village and hang out with all those guys, because they've got a whole different mindset, and they're going to have a million questions for you, Joe. So sop that up and pass that knowledge on, and just let's keep building the experience. I love the fact that we got people from down under. I've already got people from down under wishing me happy birthday. They're watching the show, and so I really appreciate all the diverse personalities we have in here, man. And did I miss your birthday, Ty?
No, it's tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. But it's just badass that Carl got. Thank you, sir.
You know what it is? It is tomorrow in Australia.
Yeah, exactly. They're wishing me happy birthday from the future.
From the future. Eric Arnold has a great question for you, Carl. It's like, what is your plan of attack at the Jack as far as cooking? I guess we kind of went over that a little bit, but what you thinking?
Just don't come in dead last.
Just don't come in dead last. Is it as loud to y'all as it sounds like to me in here?
No, you're good. It sounds like it's going on in the background, but it's fine.
Oh, they are. They're shooting zombies. They're killing zombies or something over there. Yay, Carl. All right, let's see. I got some questions. Do I have any more questions, Carl? Carl Davis was the first graduate of the Greg Popovich School of Interviewing Answers. Yes. Yep. Carl, who?
Popovich.
He's a GM now, I believe, of the San Antonio Spurs, but he's a longtime coach. I guess he doesn't say much. Carl, who is this guy?
Yep.
You know that guy?
I met him once.
He looks familiar. Let's get one more look at him.
Yep.
That is now a forever meme on this show. We're going to say, yep, we got Carl in the house doing yep. Let me make sure I'm not missing. If Ty can also do it. If we're missing any comments from the Gooder Gang. Again, we're going to be having our 9-year anniversary show next Friday from Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue. Anybody that is in the Houston area or anybody wants to travel in, we'd love to see you. We're going to be celebrating 9 years. We're going to have a big celebration at Pinkerton's. And like I mentioned, after the show, we're going to keep it again at about an hour next week. But after the show, we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be doing that. So we're going to be having some videos and films from the party. We'd love to have you out there joining the party. Again, there's not a lot. That's the reason I picked next Friday. There's not a lot going on next weekend. If you have a contest next weekend, I'm sorry. But I won't be cooking it, number one. But number two, we'd love to see you over at Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue. Carl, you're not cooking, but you just told me you had something going on with your family. So I'm not going to hold that against you, of course. Come out there. But for anybody else, if you're in the Houston area or want to come hang out with the So Smokin' Gooder Show, everybody involved with it, Ty will be there. I will be there. Other people from the Houston area will come out and support and hope. I hope they do anyway, and hang out with us. And of course, Grant Pinkerton will be there. I'm thinking Case is probably going to be there. We're going to have a lot of people out there. So again, if you can hear my voice and you're in this Houston area, come out to Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue at 59 and Kirby. We'd love to have you out there, get some great food, have some great camaraderie, and have a good time out there with the So Smokin' Gooder Show. And of course, we're going to have guests that are there. We'll be talking to them and doing our thing out there at Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue. All right, Carl Davis, let's give some shout outs before we get out of here, my man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Well, Royal Oaks. They supply me with my charcoal. The barbecue store, they always treat me right on my spices and get them to me fast. LC, he always helps me out. Heck, I think I got another sponsor, but I don't know who it is right off the top of my head.
What about your boy Rusty?
Oh, Rusty's a good dude. He's always there with me. No matter
I
what.
do love Rusty. Were you with him whenever we did the Spotlight Team of the Week? Were you near him?
No, we had 2 different contests.
Y'all were at 2 different contests. He reached out to me and he's like, "Man, you don't know what that meant." And I love that. You know, like I said, when we started this show 9 years ago, the goal was to highlight people that maybe not get on there. We're gonna have him on here real soon. Trust me. Rusty's been doing a great job. He's been killing it. Brisket. He's been doing great in brisket. Is that your brisket recipe? I'm just kidding. No, but he's been doing really well in brisket right now. And he got a call at Hempstead. I think he was 2nd overall in brisket this past weekend.
Been a good brisket cook.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. He's great and he's doing great. And I love him and love talking to him. And I was really happy of his response and everybody else's response. You can just tell how much he is loved and liked out there on the barbecue circuit. Anyway, congratulations to Chad and Frio for being our Spotlight Team of the Week. That was a couple weeks ago. Nicho was this past weekend, and we had Kurt Matura. But anyway, that's the whole goal of the show. But no, he really loved that, and we'll be doing that again on Friday. I don't know who it is, but I got my eye on a few teams out there for sure. All right, Carl, thank you very much for coming on the show, and again, congratulations. That is a huge accomplishment. 7, you did it, man. 3 years in, this is it is the month. July, you started in 2023. We're July 2026. 3 years later, you qualified with 7 qualifiers to go to the Jack. That is a huge accomplishment, my man. You should be very proud of yourself. Very proud of the hard work. I know it is hard going each and every week doing it. Like I said in the song that I created for you, striping by day and winning by night. It's pretty freaking cool. You know how many times I did that and the renditions, they said stripping by day. Hey, I couldn't get it right for a lot of it. You were stripping by day on a lot of these versions of that song, Carl. But that might have played out well too, because we've seen you strip at some contests. So it might have played out well as well. Ty, let's play Carl's song to close out tonight, my man. Let's get moving on up. Let's play it loud before we get out of here. There we go. One last Carl. Let this play out a little bit.
Cast iron cat strutting through the lot with the cast iron swing.
Going to the Jack, ladies and gentlemen, with 7 qualifying gears.
Got the sauce on lock, strapping by day, but the smoke don't stop.
Stripping by day, but the smoke don't stop.
He's the barbecue champ. Remember the name when Carl fires it up. Barbecue is the game.
Moving on up, my man. All right. That's going to wrap up the show tonight. Thank you to Carl Davis coming on, our man of the hour, our celebrating team. Thank you to producer Ty. Thank you to Art for putting all of our badass graphics together. This has been great. This show is just going up, just like Carl. We're going to be moving on up. Appreciate all of y'all watching tonight. Again, please share. Before y'all close out of here, share this show. That's all that I ask you guys. Please share the show. We had a great one tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed that tonight. Again, possible show Wednesday. Not sure yet, but for sure, we're going to be at Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue in Kirby at 59 with Grant Pinkerton, myself, producer Ty, whoever else wants to come out and celebrate with us. We'll get y'all on the show. And then we'll go and hang out up in that area. Lots of stuff to do right around Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue. Ty, before I get out of here, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Your shirt is sitting here. I'm looking at it right now. I wish you were here with me so I can give it to you. Yours and Tatum's shirt are right here. Anyway, if y'all want one of these, come to Pinkerton's. We'll have some out there for you to get there and become a gooder gangsta. All right, that's going to wrap up the show tonight. Thank you all again. We love you. Case, or whoever's closing this out now. Ty, you might be closing this out. Let's go.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation. You too, California.
For supporting the show.
But thought I would mention one more thing before you go. I'm glad you took the time to sit down and listen to what we had to say. But do us the honor, like, follow and share our page, what you saw here today. So see you next week for more Q and fun. Keep those fires burning, gooder gangsters. Our time is up and have to run.